microphone on. Holy moly. Holy schmoly. Oh goodness. Dare I say it. Can't get my book on my stand. But we are live. We have become live. Get out of here, Hayden. Get behind me, Satan. In this case, Hayden. Hayden is Satan. That's not really true. Hayden's pretty cool. He's just in the way. Do 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 in the way. Do 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 in the way. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I would like to reach out my hand. I wanna sail. I wanna tell you to run. Out the way. Anyways. Wait, what did I got a text? Cool. Let's see. Do we have scales to do today? We just did Dorians yesterday. I guess we can do Phrygians. And actually, yes, I do want to do Phrygians, but not like... I want to branch out into like Phrygian dominance. I was doing a little research on what are some funky Latin sounding scale keys. A Phrygian dominant scale is typically is what they said, is what Google said. So like I'm wondering what even is a Phrygian dominant. So for example, Phrygian is scale degree 3, so it's an E with nothing in the key signature, and then from E a dominant is B. So it's B from nothing in the key signature. Is that just Locrian with extra steps? Surely not. No, because it's set of the harmonic minor. Of harmonic minor, so not natural minor. So if we have D sharps, I don't know, whatever. Let's just do Phrygians. So that starts on scale degree 3, which is a flat 2, natural minor with a flat 2. Yes, natural minor with a flat 2. Alright, flat 2 for B. Internet is shitting the bed. Please stop shitting the bed, Internet, while we do the rest of our Phrygian scales. Elliot Nugent, I'd say you're not late any day. Because I make the same Lord of the Rings joke every time. Elliot Nugent is not late, nor is he early, but he arrives precisely when he means to. What's going on, dude? How are you? Happy Monday. Whew. We're trying to go through Phrygian scales decently quickly. It's a December-ween mackerel. Ain't that right? What did we do? Did we just do A flat? Yes, because A flat had B double flat. Flat twos for Phrygian scales. Weird. G then has A flat. I've got almost 3 hours on Silk Song, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I think isn't that kind of expected and encouraged and like the point? Like you never know what you're doing at an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in, right? And then by the time you're 20, 30, 45, 50, 60 hours in, you're a god, and you don't even realize, or you don't notice anymore how the jump attack is just like a dash down and like forward, and it's a weird skill expression different from Hollow Knight kind of a thing. You know what I mean? But having 20 minutes in Hollow Knight like at all, it might actually be closer to an hour now that I think about it, but I know nothing of what I speak. F sharp has G natural. F sharp has G natural in the key signature. Yeesh. My first valve is feeling a little wonky. I did a little I got this one. I did a little bit more of an oiling than I normally do because I think my rotors were a little stiff. Don't usually do the rotor bits on the outside as much as the rotor bits on the inside. That feels better. At least in Hollow Knight, if I'm lost, I have Windet to get me through it. Windet. Which one is that? That's not the fast travel thing, right? Windet. Not the map maker. I really know nobody. I think I only know Zote, Hornet, the Knight, Caterpillars, the Mantis Lords. I know Mantis Lords. I know the fast travel like big bug dude. Maybe it's not even a dude, just like a big bug. Yeah, I like know nothing of Hollow Knight. Because the whole point, like I watch a lot of speedruns. If ever I watch like games like Hollow Knight, right? So I know what is included in the speedrun more so than just like the game in general. So there, that is to say, much of the content is skipped every time I see it, so I'm never exposed to most of the content of those sorts of games. F. Phrygian has G flat. E is the easy one because E has F natural. Excuse me. All right. E flat then is the other easy one. Phrygians have E's for Phrygians are super easy. If it's E, it's everything natural. If it's E flat, everything flat. So E flat, F flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat. Yeah. Woo-wee! That is definitely an E flat. D has E flats and B flats in the key signature. Woo-wee! And then D flat has E flat double, E double flats, and B double flats. Yikes. That is D flat, and then all of a sudden we are back to C. My first valve is still a little slow. What I need to do is I need to take it into the shop. I need to take it in the shop and get it basically just like flushed and redone for the semester. But what I need to do is make a phone call, and that's why I haven't done it yet. I need to make a phone call and see if there's like a loaner instrument that I could get in the meantime, or a rental or some sort of, so that I'm not without, because I would like to not have to stop practicing while my horn's in the shop. That would really suck to have to do. Ahoy hoy! What's up, 9? How are you, friend? Oh, it's been a minute. What's going on? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. I know I am. Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I feel like the last week and a half, 2 weeks, somewhere in there, my chops have really been coming together, and a lot of stuff that I've been playing, it feels more like secure, and then bass notes dialed in. That's like kind of exactly what I've been working on. Oh, that's very, very validating that that it comes across that way. It's tricky, dude. It's so hard. Like, oh, I don't know. You gotta like I got to consciously do something like it's keeping my corners tight, and my bottom lip firm, and then noticing a shift around the A below the pedal, which is B flat to A below the pedal, which is not where I thought it was. I thought it was above the C, but now it's like, holy shit. Because all that is that's basically on my high setting. I don't need to drop into low setting until I get down to the A. But then I need to do that, like, I can't play an A otherwise unless it's on my lower setting. It's weird. If someone has a deeper voice, are the bass notes easier for them? That's a great question. I think no. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's voice so much as it is like, because to play low, it's opening. You got to have a big intra-oral cavity, so you got to be able to make your jaw down and like open, very open, soft palate up, that sort of a thing. But it's really, I think your jaw structure, your teeth, your mouth, your muscles, all that kind of stuff, and how you use your air. I don't know if voice, for example, fourth horn for the Berlin Philharmonic for the last, whatever, 15, 20 years was Sarah Willis, and she doesn't have a particularly low voice. She's just got a normal voice, but she's a monster on the low horn. I'm thinking of Denise Tryon for Philadelphia. She actually does have a bit of a lower voice now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that. I could see it. My initial gut reaction is maybe not, but maybe. I never really thought of it that way. I appreciate the insight and the questions. Something you don't really think about. And there is a lot of like overlap in music, regardless of the instrument. It's music, right? So singing and horn have a lot of, in terms of stylistically how you perform, the horn being such a warm and rich, almost vocal instrument, that you really do take a lot of cues from vocal performances, string performances. In particular, you double up the cellos and the basses quite often. So there could be something there. I don't know. Try and do 2 octave jumps up to the G, like that one Koprosh etude. Fuck you, Koprosh. All right. Whew. That one's tough. And in fact, for the next one, we definitely want to bump that down to maybe like 66. Don't need to go quite that fast. More about getting it correct first, and then we'll speed it up when we get it correct. Blah, blah, blah. One knee and a da 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 da. Need to even bump it down maybe just to 60. Yo, Endor, what's going on? Locking in myself on my orchestra. You're locking in yourself, as it's been a challenge to do so on you all year. Well, I say best of luck to you, because that's fucking hype. I know you're going to do great. Endure. Remind me, you compose stuff and you play a lot of things, right? My apologies that I forget your background off the top of my head. Apologies. It's a tough but rewarding job with this virtual ensemble. Ooh, so you're doing a virtual ensemble. That's really cool, dude. I imagine that presents its own special brand of struggles. Because it's bad, or not bad enough, but it's difficult enough with even just a your typical orchestra, right? And then you deal with time zones potentially, people all over the world, and like technology adding it into the mix. Holy moly! That definitely with musicians, if you're like writing stuff and on your own, that's a different thing entirely. Oh goodness! Whew, it's hot in here, y'all. It's hot in Florida today, and it's gonna be cold tomorrow. Dude, Florida sucks. Can I tell you? Because, like, today, it's sunny and hot and, like, 73 degrees. Literally, we have a freeze watch tonight. It's getting 37. It's gonna be 32 tomorrow. Oh, my poor banana trees. My poor everything trees. So frustrating. Let's do some lip and trillers. 33 minutes. We're running a little behind. I always get burpy. I always get too burpy when I do lip and trillers. 52 today, 32 tomorrow. Dude, that fucking sucks. Like, at least when the high is in the 50s and the low is in the 30s, that's a coherent climate day. You know what I mean? Like, that makes sense. When you got 75 during the day and you have 37 at night, that's not a coherent climatological day. You know what I mean? Like, that's my poor body, my circadian, my internal whatever is confused, and it's going to give me the sniffles. I guarantee you. Anytime the weather goes through a big like snap like that suddenly, especially when it's been warm for a little bit, it hasn't been like chilly for a week or two, I bet you it's going to give me the sniffles. And it's going to fucking suck. Whew. 1 and 3 is tough. A little bit flat. Entensendal. What's up, dude? Am I a little flat? I very well could be. It's also a little flat because the valve combinations 1 and 3 and 1 2 3 tend to be a little flat. But for the purposes of the lip trills, you need to be on those partials. So that very well could be it. Or it is also very possible I have not tuned my horn in quite some time. So you know what? Let's see if we can do that real quick. Roughly in tune. Roughly. Cool. So I think that's good for lip and trillers. Let's see. Thank you very much, Fruidus, for your exercises. Waffly. Waffly. What are we talking about? What was? Am I waffling? Am I back and forth, front and back, hither and thither, to and fro? Oh yeah, I wanted to go through audition stuff. Let's see. I don't know the meaning of waffly, but it sounds waffly. So, okay. All right, we can work with this. So then what is the definition of waffly that you have come up with then? Lovely. Okay. I can do it because when I hear waffly, I'm like, okay, like waffling is like wishy-washy, flip-floppy. If someone's like waffly, you're like, oh, they're here today, gone tomorrow. So like, lovely with a mouthful of waffles. Okay, all right, I can dig that. I like that. Okay, with a mouthful, dude. I haven't made waffles in a long time. I don't have a waffle maker anymore. That really sucks. It's not about waffles. It is now. It fucking is now. Yo, Steampy, what's going on, dude? I didn't play Megamog since the new item was unlocked, similar to stainless steel. The grinding Path of Exile 2. I tried Path of Exile 1 once. It was on stream back in like 2017 or something. I did it one time and I ended up getting backseated like crazy because I was not playing correctly, and so I never played it again. Hey, that sounds like fun. Yo, Enton Sindal, save me some waffles, my guy. I need me some waffles in my life. That reminds me, because now I have from Aldi, I went and picked up a lot of their holiday treats and goodies that were heavily discounted after Christmas. I have a couple loaves of a mini orange Stollen that I'm very excited to go and munch on this afternoon. It's surprisingly good. Like I was expecting very bad, but they were 75 cents for like a loaf like that big, of Stollen. It's pretty damn good. PoE was fun, but got repetitive. I could see that, but that's like any like heavy grindy MMO sort of thing. You know, say the same thing about like OSRS or WoW or what are the others? What are other ones? I don't even know. Ein Weichnachtstullen, I guess. Maybe. You got backseated as well. The guy who tried to backseat got backseated by other person who was my fault. So you were being backseated, but then the backseater was being backseated by people from your chat who were no better than to backseat you, but they were backseating the backseater to troll the backseater. That's fucking cool. You got a good community over there. They got your back. Oh goodness, it's backception, backseatception, something. All right, let's go through Strauss 1. See how it sounds today. For concerto number 1 for high horn, for regular horn, we might do Path of Exile. We might do concerto 1 for low horn later, because that was a lot of fun the other day. But for now. I was about to say try to sing it first, maybe that helps, and then you start singing. Hey, dude, that's the beauty of it. I'm trying. I've been, especially as I've been doing more orchestral excerpts and stuff. Hearing the piece in my head as opposed to just playing the excerpt like an etude. That's what I'm trying to get away from, and hearing what's happening in the rests, right? Keeping me in time, in the style, in spirit, and you know, whatever else. Yo, Steampy, appreciate the lurk, my friend. Hope your grinding goes well. All right, let's see. That wasn't bad, honestly. Lead ups to the B flats were a little tricky. The phrases were inconsistent. And breaths I need to be more intentional about. But for now, we're just running through. So let's run through. I think I'm noticing my jaw coming up sometimes. I notice my teeth a little closer together than they should be on some of these notes, and I wonder why that is. And I get burpy. Jaws ruin it for everyone. There is a famous movie about Jaws. Having never seen it, I think you are correct. There is a famous movie about Jaws and how they ruin it for everyone. I do believe that is the general premise of the film by Spielberg's one of his magnum opuses, magnum opie, I don't know. Yeah, Jaws and the plight of musicians. Yeah, that's definitely what that was about. We're gonna need a bigger horn. I think that's right. Just waiting for the heavy metal covers. The heavy metal covers of fucking Strauss 1. Honestly, with how good Amadeus Rock is, that dude who covered, or the few versions that covered various Mozart pieces, I bet you there's potential for, like, legitimately some cool shit to be done from Strauss. You might be onto something there. The magnum opus is the biggest one. There's only one. Yes, that is true. But like, what would be Spielberg's one? Like, if picking one, what would be? You know, I can't pick the one. So like, they're all sort of in that, the big ones, the good ones, or you know, depending on the day or the week or the vibe. You know, it could be. We're not even done with Strauss, man. What are we doing? Blah, 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 blah. JL, what's going on? Good to see you, friend. Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park, huh? See, I've never been a huge fan of it, so I would not have said that Jurassic Park is his magnum opus. But that's just me. I wouldn't say Jaws either, because I haven't, like, if we're talking like seriously, I honestly don't even know what I would say. That is a very good question. What are you supposed to play at this section? My apologies, not sure which section we're talking about. But this is a very difficult. I don't know why it's difficult for me today. The octave slur from E flat to E flat. Think Jurassic Park is way the most famous one. Indiana Jones probably after that. I think you could definitely, I could definitely see it. But is most famous equivalent to best? Because like, especially, I don't know about the original Jurassic Parks. I've never really seen them. I think I've seen one once. The Jurassic Worlds, though, those have to be a drag on overall Jurassic Park as a franchise, right? Just like, you know, the Hobbits kind of drag on Lord of the Rings as a franchise, how, you know, the new Star Warses kind of drag the Star Wars as a franchise. I don't know if it's got the same same with the new Indiana Jones, Crystal Skull. And maybe if they made a new one after that, but Crystal Skull was hot ass trash, and you cannot tell me that it's not. The Hobbit sucks. Yes, agreed, and that's my point. That's my point, is that it, as a Lord of the Rings, same with Rings of Power. You know, that kind of sucks, and that's a drag on Lord of the Rings, or like as a franchise as a whole, but it also helps to justifiably so deify the original trilogy, because the original trilogy is untouchable. Even to this day, I still watch the extended trilogy fairly regularly, and it holds up, and it's still so fucking good. But the others, The Hobbit, The Rings of Power, you know, if you were to say Lord of the Rings as a total media franchise, I think you have to include the Gollum video game in there too. That's a drag on it. That's not good. Like, who asked for that? The first one is the original one, the book by Michael Crichton. Right, so yes, if we're talking, like I agree with this, but we're talking about the films then. Because was Spielberg involved with, like, the Jurassic Worlds? Because I thought those were very, very bad, the ones that I saw. Indiana Jones is a trilogy. So not including Crystal Skull. I mean, but it exists. That's the whole... I'm just saying. Rings of what? You gotta, being a Lord of the Rings fanboy, as I am, you gotta include the blemishes where they lie as well. You know, the original trilogy remains unimpeachable, but the other media properties coming out from Lord of the Rings since the original trilogy, they're not sending their best. You know? If you want a good John Williams song, I'll give you a recommendation. Absolutely, I love good John Williams stuff. Just forget the Jurassic Worlds exist. Jurassic Parks are way better. That's what I've heard. I've just never really. I saw one. I did see one. I remember this. And I played one of the original video games for the Game Boy Color as well. And I don't think I ever beat the first level. That's about my my experience with Jurassic Parks as a franchise. But you know, maybe I'll give them another try if they are worth, if they hold up. I definitely might. Definitely might. Sadly, Game of Thrones only has 5 seasons. That's the damn truth. It's a damn shame that they couldn't figure out what to do after that. I'm happy about Jurassic World. They're okay-ish. Better than nothing. Doesn't take anything away from Jurassic Park. Right on. And I definitely agree with that. I don't really have a... I'm wearing my Terror Bird dinosaur shirt. I love dinosaurs, you know? That's where I stand in all this. Other than just, like, from someone who doesn't really know the property, sort of mildly disfavorable view, I'm just interested in you know, what other people's opinions are, because I don't usually talk to other people. You know what I mean? Yo, Glockner, what's up? March of the Slave Children from Temple of Doom. Ooh. From the Indiana Jones soundtrack. I might take a look. Google, and then March of the Slave Children. Temple of Doom. Parade of the Slave Children. Slave Children's Crusade? Something like that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Sorry for joining so barely. Now I can just passively watch a bit to eat and then need to go to band practice again. Dude, you work so hard, Glockner, my guy. Brother. Do you like ever take a rest for it's holidays over there as well, am I right? I'm just playing. You're doing great, my friend. And yes, I got the gadget. It actually, I don't know. It's not what I expected. I was thinking it was something different, and I think I intended to get something different because it's not the one that has like a spring. It's just a mouthpiece buzz thing. So it doesn't do like pressure. Like I thought there was going to be a spring to where if you used mouthpiece pressure, then the air wouldn't go through and it would just like lose the sound. So you had to lessen pressure. But this one has no device like that. So it's just an extension of your buzz, which is like fine, but it's weird. So I use it when I'm warming up. I do lips, mouthpiece, and horn stuff. So like a, and then some stuff on mouthpiece and horn too. But you know, the alien skull, Indiana Jones, whatever does not exist. That's the damn truth. And I saw that shit in theaters. I paid money to AMC to watch that abomination in theaters with my high school girlfriend in like 2009. So that still hurts me deep. It's holiday. I have vacation till the 7th, but still I'm away every day. Man, but you're doing what you love though. It's a good busy. That's the kind of busy that like I can get down with that. After my pressure was right, I had exactly this one's really good for dry practicing when not hitting the notes or focusing on the wrong things. Okay, gotcha. So I thought I was getting the spring one, but it's nice because my mouthpiece buzz is not as good, especially low. If I were to go low, as I would like, so it's helping me to sort of extend my range downwards, which is good. But I want to get the spring one. But yes, I am studying. I should be getting a master's in Jurassic Parkology instead of horn. Yo, JL, you saw it too in theaters? All right. Honest opinion, and don't just. I didn't like it. Seems like the consensus is it's not very liked, but genuine. You know, if you liked it, that's your truth. I'm curious your thoughts on it. All right, so jumping back to Strauss. Let's do the intro again because it was rough. Honestly, I might just play it through again and try and just like do it better. A little bit better. 100% get the spring one. It's really a game changer. I definitely want to. I thought I was getting it right before Christmas. It came on like the day or two before Christmas. I had ordered it just the weekend before. I wasn't expecting it until like honestly today, or I guess a few days ago. But yeah, I haven't been able to find the spring one in the States. I found a couple sellers in the UK. But I thought this one was the one from a US-based company, so that I wouldn't have to pay international shipping or whatever, import charges, tariffs on whatever, you know. So I just gotta find one is the thing. When is the audition? I'm not entirely sure. So the first day of classes are the 7th. So that would be the first ensemble days, and I think I need to audition before that for placement, but I'm not going to know until people come back to the school after winter break, and I think they come back, I don't think it's the 2nd, they might not come back until the 5th, so I might not know until the 5th what my actual audition is, but even then, it's so low stakes, like, I'm in the ensembles, it's just for placement, so I'm not really that, like, concerned about it, but I want to treat it as if, you know, it's why let a good audition opportunity go to waste, right? So we're preparing as if it were something that I was going to play that had stakes, you know, and we'll see, because I don't expect to do well, but you got to get the ones out of the way that you don't do well so that you can start to do well, you know. It's auditioning and performing is a skill just like anything else. And I am damn rusty. I haven't done it in like 15 years. So, dude, number 9321, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Excellent to see you as always. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Today is Monday. I will see you, friend. Peace out. You know what I mean. And if I don't see you, Happy New Year as well. All right. I'm burpy. I want this. It says energico. So energy-ish. Like, it's accented, it's staccato, it's fortissimo. But let's do, okay. How's about I need my pencil. All right, you know what? 2 seconds, chat. I need to get my actual pencil. I need to stop my robot vacuum for a second. But I need to get my actual pencil because I want to notate this specifically. 2 seconds. We'll pause the timer. It's fine. It's fine. Where did I put that thing? I think it's in the back. Okay. Okay. We are back. So, now, here's what we do. Resume the timer. So what I want to do here. Yeah. Here's my rag. Done eating, need to drive now. Have a wonderful evening, good practice session, and as I was gonna say, and you as well, and also with you, and well, you is with also, yes. Hope you have a wonderful band practice. Hope you can get some rest during your holiday, my friend. You work too hard. I just play. I'm playing. Have a good one, friend. I know you're going to crush it. All right. So, let's make accents, boom, a little different from staccatos. So if we can do the staccatoed run a little bit lighter. When I had problems with the run like you had now, I always switched to the burp for 2 or 3 to get my head free and focus on the technique, as I don't hear myself. Always helped. Hey, that's a good, and that is good. I need to, I do need to, I think for this run in particular, it's more the fingerings, just because I'm so used to 1 and 2 and stuff. Anytime you add the 3 in there, like for the C sharp D, it always like throws me off. Even if it's I'll see it coming up and I'm like, oh, I need to use my ring finger now, and everything else like flies out the window. So yes, but I appreciate the tip. And I might, honestly, let me get the, what's the D? That's fun. That is fun. I should do that more. And when not hearing myself because of the burp, I could focus on the fingering. Oh, I got you. So you're saying, because what I saw a little bit on Reddit for people discussing the burp was that it was like they had them just like here, and just the act of it being here and as if you're playing the horn with the fingers and everything. It's like, okay, my lips know what this one should be, and it really helps with your pitch center and your making sure that everything actually comes out well. So that's I do like this one. Helpful with imagining the tones, dude. Yeah, mouthpiece work is not my favorite. I like it in the mornings. I do. It's a Caruso exercise by it's a video by Julie Landsman on YouTube where it's lips, mouthpiece, horn. So it's free buzzing and then mouthpiece and then horn stuff. And that's generally where this thing gets the most use, and mouthpiece in general. I do like free buzzing though. As if, yes, the as if and the lips are also a good point. As if, yes.
Sorry, took me a minute to parse what was going on there. Anyways, yes, go do your thing now. You're going to be late, fashionably late as per usual, but have a good one, buddy. All right. Okay, so that one went well. My articulation felt good on that one. And the staccatos were not accented, which is what I'm trying to... I want to do accents, 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 staccato, 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 accents, accents, blah. And then you go and you back off and make it more... You know, etc. Whew! Yeah. I think my chops are starting to fatigue. And we're going to move on from this to some orchestral excerpts in a minute. I just want to get the ending through one more good time. Hey! That sort of makes it better. Now that's a waffly sound. That's a waffly sound. It's like belly dancing with my mouth. Mouth dancing. I don't know. That is, in general, not bad. I think for the next week, we're going to be doing Strauss 1 probably once a day, at least, making sure that it's in good shape. And now we will move on to a couple of excerpts, starting with Shostakovich 5 for that good lowness, that good low hotness. Honestly, not a bad Shostakovich 5, but for the very beginning, because my break, I need to be able to play this whole thing on my high setting. That's it. That's it. I don't need to break to get the B flat, but I need to play it correctly. That actually was pretty good. That actually was not too bad. Let's see. Shosti 5. I know Till Eulenspiegel was on there. One second, chat. Be right back. Apologies, chat. That was the vet, my little man's doctor, making sure that he's responding well to his medication. Unpause. And I told the doctor, the vet, when we went for the checkup, and I think this is true. I think he's kind of got anxiety a little bit, because when he's got this sweater on, he doesn't itch, like ever. He's been, if you didn't know he was back there, you could be forgiven for not noticing him. He's been like, he hasn't moved. But as soon as I take that sweater off of him, he's like, he licks incessantly, like chews incessantly, like itching himself pretty intensely and concerningly for as his owner. Like, I don't want him to rub himself raw or anything like that. So it might be partly an anxiety thing because he's licked for as long as I've had him. Can we get into focus, please? We're not quite as sharp as we should be. So they said that they have basically an anti-anxiety that they could offer him, which is very interesting. And I might take them up on that. He's got a follow-up in about a week and a half. I might take them up on that. Can we please? Can we focus? On my face. All right. Cool. Dang, Shostakovich 5. Eulenspiegel. That's what we were doing. Eulenspiegel. The run is good. The arpeggio down is good. And even from the A down, like just that arpeggio section is pretty good. Dang. Till kind of got some hands. Or like is good. I don't know. That one was sloppy. All right. Now, hey there, ladies. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, what's cooler than being cool? No, wait, that's gentlemen. Now, fellas is what's cooler than being cool. Ice cold. All right. Now, hey there, ladies. Oh, you're watching a man lose his mind in real time. Don Quixote? Don Quixote, variation 8, the second horn? Do I play second horn or yeah? This is not actually audition repertoire, but it's a great excerpt to play. And especially for those whose low range, when this goes around all kinds of break registers, you really got to know your shit here. Twirly Twix. Tips on flexibility. Whew, man, that is an excellent question. You got to work on them. You got to do exercises. What I do, basically at the start of every practice, first, so make sure that you're all warmed up, right? That you've got good embouchure placement, that your air is working, because flexibility is just as much, if not more, air as it is your lips. With that said, I am playing out of the book Tips on Playing the Horn Well by Freudis Revekra. I think there might be some Google book or some scribed place online where you can look at some of these. But what I do, she's got a whole section in here on flexibilities. I like this one right now. I've been doing this and this one and a few more, but basically just doing flexibility exercises, right? Making sure that you have a consistent and constant airstream, because that's what's going to, your airstream and your vowels are going to do more than your lips. If you focus on your lips, I think you're going to have a bad time. And one thing as well that I would recommend for horn especially, forgive me, I forget if you play horn or not. I know your name, but the instrument has not associated, has not stuck in. But trying to do glissando stuff. So, like for example, in the beginning of Strauss 1, the octave slur. If I can actually do it right. Doing stuff like that, but doing it slowly. So I would do that if I wanted to really make sure that you hit all the partials in between, right? And then you do it super fast and you get that rip sound, right? So that's kind of a little different there than maybe what you were asking. But those are good exercises, glissandos and natural horn stuff. Etc., etc. All of those are incredibly useful flexibility exercises. Trumpet, gotcha. Exercises should be somewhat similar. Trumpet players, all brass players, if you are not familiar with the Caruso method, do yourself a favor, look up the Caruso method. I know for horn, there's a video series by Julie Landsman. For trumpet, I believe I've seen a few come across my recommended on YouTube, but I haven't actually looked at them. I'm sure they're great. But you can adapt the Julie Landsman horn exercises for trumpet, just play them, because it's not a musical thing. And that's the beauty of the Caruso method. My chops might be in the best shape they've ever been, because for the last month I've been starting every day with Caruso exercises. It's calisthenics for your mouth, right? It's running bass lines in basketball. It's doing skeleton drills in football. It's doing batting practice. It's swinging 3 bats when you're warming up, so that when you go to play baseball, you only use one, right? And it feels like a dream. It's that sort of thing. So it should be, mechanically, it's all there. And it's all about making sure that your embouchure works as efficiently as possible. So and I cannot proselytize or evangelize the Caruso method enough. It is so good. Do it starting today and your life will change. Everything changed. Yeah, because it's about, embouchure efficiency, right? So what you do, and this is really annoying and it sucks for a bit until you get decent at it, but you put your mouthpiece on your mouth and you play some notes, but then you breathe through your nose. You never move the mouthpiece from your mouth. So it locks your embouchure in place and it forces your muscles to work to do your embouchure the way it should do it, right? It's interesting. It's unintuitive sometimes, but Carmine Caruso method, Carmine Caruso. Carmine Caruso. Look it up, and it will transform your playing. It's transformed mine in like a month. And I'm coming back after 15 years of hiatus, and I'm playing probably better than I was 15 years ago. And I'm old. I'm 34 now. I was 20 then. I'm 34 now. You know what I mean? Geez, flexibility. Trumpet stuff flexibility might be more high on lips for trumpet because of where you sit on the harmonic series. It might be flexibility might come from doing fingerings like for arpeggios and stuff, maybe. Actually, the thoughts on playing the horn well, it actually has a number of. So the first flexibility is a tuba flexibility exercise starting on pedals, right? So big jumps for tuba style flexibilities. Then you've got actually a trumpet style flexibility where it's just, going up and down and through there. You've got the woodwind style. There's a harp style flexibility, which leads into glissandos and stuff. Like, this is quickly becoming my favorite book maybe ever. And that would be kind of maybe another recommendation is find a good book. Find a good trumpet book that's recommended by advanced students, perhaps, or if you have a teacher. A good theory, exercise, warm-up, sort of all-encompassing trumpet book. And really just dive in, dude. Like, that's what I've been doing with this, and I have another, this one, actually. It's called Mastering the Horn's Low Register. Excuse me. By Randy Gardner. And I've dug into both of these books with reckless abandon, and it's been a blast. So, all right. Now that we've gotten a nice rest, let's play some Mahler. That is a nasty slur, for the record. That's a nasty. I don't know. I don't even know how to go about like practicing for that. It's supposed to be like a slide. I can kind of bend it down to the, because it's supposed to be trigger open, right? But I can do it. And just bend the B flat down to an F. But it doesn't want to lock in there. All right. So that one needs a little bit more practice otherwise. Oh, Heldenleben. Oh, Heldenleben. Do we dare? Haven't played it in a minute. we clearly have not played Heldenleben in a hot minute. Holy moly. Because now I don't know how I really want to do the fingerings for it. Or I'm re-questioning how I want to do the fingerings for it. Yo, guess who's back? Back again. Elliot's back. Tell your friends. What's up, dude? Welcome back. Whew. We're doing a little Heldenleben. My word. It's harder than I remember. Alright, that's not too bad. Helden who? Actually, it's Ein Heldenleben. Roughly translates to a hero's... Shoot. A hero's life? A hero's journey? A hero's something. It's about a hero. That's about all I know. Not like the hero, just like a hero, you know? Probably actually, you know, joking aside, probably my favorite Strauss tone poem, Ein Heldenleben. And that's the intro to it. Strauss was a bit of a crazy individual. He wrote this shit. It's horn plus cellos, and the cellos, you know, they can go like they probably don't even have to change the hand position. For the horn, that goes the entire, like, you have to be basically in college to be able to play this thing. It's crazy. You thought, thought it was a person. I got you. Yeah, not, I mean, it's the hero in the poem, but, yeah. Not, this is just the title. just spilled water all over my jeans. It's water, I promise. It is only water. Okay. Cool. Let's play some of the low Heldenleben stuff. For example, horns 2 and 4 parts. Shoot. Ah! Dadgummit! I just wanted the page to turn. Nah, blah, 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 blah. All right. You're pretty good. The Freischütz? No, thank you. Chaik 5? No, thank you. I don't think so. Mahler 3? Now I think so. Whew! Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, so that's Mahler 3. Jeez. Nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh, good. Not nasty. Beethoven 3. All right. Beethoven 3, honestly, not too far off. What else to do? What else to play? Fidelio Overture. Nah. Yo. Fidelio was Beethoven's only opera? Really? Till Eulenspiegel. We've already done Till Eulenspiegel. The Scherzo from A Midsummer Night's Dream. Whew. I was going to say Midsummer Night's Dream, the overture, would be like really, really fun to play, except for the fact that my mouth would die. So you know what? We've got 5 minutes of practice time. Let's do something that's not Audition. We've done our work for today. Let's have fun for today. Yikes! Yikes! Ow, my back is so stiff. Cling 21. That's good. That's fine. Ooh, you know what actually would then be fun? Herman Neuling's Bagatelle. 1 minute left. Yo, we're almost done. Boy howdy, what a day. Oodle-ollie, oodle-ollie. Golly, what a day. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Only the true knowers will know. Song, right? The Robin Hood song! Yeah! You are a true knower, my friend. Robin Hood and Little John rocking to the forest. Something, 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 what did everybody say? You stealing from Prince John, giving to the peasants. Oodle-ollie, golly, what a day. Dude, that's a banger of a movie. I should watch that again. That's what a film. They just don't make them like they used to, you know? I don't know that part. Whatever. Oh, right. The movies are AI'd now, right? Like, are we talking about movies in general having AI components? I would imagine so. Probably. And a lot of... I'm remembering... Who was it? Well, I mean, Claire Obscure uses AI, generative AI, for placeholder art. So, nothing truly is sacred. For which I want to be very clear. I don't give a shit for placeholder stuff, whatever. Oh, Disney movies now. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know that I've seen like recent Disney movies since I saw most recently, I think, the live action Snow White, which was just a complete waste of everyone's time. Just not good in any respect. Horrible, horrible acting, writing, the dwarves were like uncanny. They looked like the little troll things you used to put on top of your pencils back in the day. Like not for me. Specifically the script. I wouldn't couldn't tell you. I have not interfaced with them in quite some time. I don't remember the last new Disney movie I watched. Without the live action Snow White in my head, I think it might have been Coco. I think Coco might have been the last one that I saw. Because I did also watch Moana. That was pretty good. The first one. I didn't see 2. I don't think I saw Frozen 2. I don't think I saw no Inside Out, no Big Hero 6, no Wreck-It Ralph's. Incredibles 2, but that was a little bit ago. Coco is really good. I really enjoyed Coco. I did really enjoy Coco. Yeah, I agree with you that. Like Elio I never saw, or Encanto never saw. Yeah, but at some point also, it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not the target demographic. Like Disney movies for me as a 34-year-old, I shouldn't round up. 34-year-old dude. It's hard to find a Disney movie that comes out, geared at children and families and stuff, for which I actually like enjoy. Coco being an exception, Moana being an exception. Frozen I only saw because it was like huge at the time, the original. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to think about because, like, I don't know. Moana is also really good. Frozen I'd pass on. I agree. Especially like nowadays. I saw it in 2013, 2014 or so when it was, you couldn't, you had to. If you were alive back then, you couldn't be alive and not have seen Disney's Frozen. Nowadays, I have no desire to watch it again. If I really, really get a hankering, which has not happened in the last 11 years since I saw it the first time, I would just go and watch a clip of Idina Denzel Idina Menzel. I'm getting it mixed up with Adele Dazeem from fucking John Travolta in my head. Idina Menzel. Holy cow. Doing Let It Go or something, but I think I've heard enough. It's kind of like Hamilton for me, you know? It was like, what was it, 2020? Disney Plus had just come out, and that's for my headphones. Disney Plus just came out. Hamilton was available for everyone to see. You kind of had to see Hamilton on Disney Plus if you had it. I have no desire to watch it again. I enjoy. Look up. I did say Adele. Adele Dazeem. If you've never heard John Travolta introducing Idina Menzel at some, it might be the Tonys, it might be it's like Disney's Choice, Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice, something. But he like has a stroke on stage and he's introducing the wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. It's like, who the fuck? It's Idina Menzel, you moron. Like, it's a really, really funny clip. I don't really like Hamilton. I respect the opinion. I'm mostly on that side. I think less favorable than average, because the average is everyone just fucking loves it. And I like it well enough. The writing is competent. And most of I kind of hate Lin-Manuel Miranda. Nothing against his writing. His writing and, you know, the songs and the rest of the characters, they're fine. I enjoy them as such. But why does he need to be Alexander Hamilton? Like, get anyone else in the world to do it. Fucking, I just saw Jonathan Groff and Daniel Radcliffe in Merrily We Roll Along. It came to the theater. I will not fight you. It came to the theater as like a recording of a Broadway. I think it was performed last year, like July 2024, something like that. Daniel Radcliffe, that man's got fucking range. He's got pipes. He held his own against Jonathan Groff, King Charles in Hamilton, the spitter, you know, who just absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, get Daniel Radcliffe to be Alexander Hamilton. That would be a phenomenal casting. Rhyming is good, but it's just not my cup of tea. Anything that's Lin-Manuel Miranda performed, I agree with you. I agree with like those are not, that to me is not good. I think if anyone but Lin-Manuel Miranda performed it, like I just don't think he needs to. It's like Tarantino putting himself in his movies to suck tequila off of Salma Hayek's feet. It's like, I understand this is your fetish, but it's a worse production because of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or Jon Favreau casting himself in whatever Iron Man he did so that he could get leg locked by Scarlett Johansson. I understand why it happens. It's just bad for the piece of art. I get it. I want to suck tequila off of Salma Hayek's feet. Not really. I would like to get leg locked by Scarlett Johansson. Maybe less, not really. But like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. What are we playing? We kind of got off the rails there a little bit. Yeah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Do we wish to play anything else? Anything else before? Calling it a day. Oh, this one. Let's try a little bit. Cling number 12. Almost. Actually, almost made it through that. Not bad. The problem spot on that one is definitely the arpeggios down. And even then, it wasn't not unplayable. What am I thinking of? It wasn't the worst thing I've ever played. That's not exactly what I'm trying to elicit, but I need to do this one in context because coming out of this second bit of the 16ths is not fluid for me. Whew! Whew! Goodness. I think that's probably about good for today. Although maybe not. Hold on. Maybe number 7. Not bad. All right. I think that is now officially the last thing that I wanted to play today. All right. Which means time to warm down. We are warming down. We're going to do chromatics. We're going to do chromatics down. We're going to do arpeggios down. We're going to descend down into our low range, sort of give our chops a massage. And take great pride in what we've accomplished. Not just today, but like it's been 52 days, plus a couple here or there, given the holidays. It's been 52 days, and we're playing some good shit. We're playing some good shit. Feels good. All right, let's get a click in my ear at 60. Dunk, dunk, dunk. All right. We're doing chromatics down. This is a wonderful warm down. It's a Caruso exercise. Julie Landsman, Caruso, low register, gives you this exact exercise, these two exact exercises that I'm going to be doing. All right. And so now we do chromatics down a second time. The first time, we were just worried about keeping constant contact with both lips as we descend. Second time, I'm going to do the break. And I'm going to try and go down lower. So, morning. All right. Those are the chromatics. Oh my goodness. Last thing. Let's do arpeggios. Woo! Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, Jiminy Christmas. Actually, there is one more exercise that I wanted to do now that I'm thinking about it, and it's called a spider. Spiders are awesome in music. For guitars, spider exercise, gotta do it. For horns and brass, spiders are a great flexibility exercise. It is another Caruso, and it goes something like this. Fun exercise. Very fun exercise. That's another good. That's another good flexibility. I should have thought about it a while back. Twirly Twix. If your ears are burning, Caruso exercises the spider is really good for flexibility. All right. Honestly, that's going to be time. My chops actually feel like pretty good. They don't feel as beat up today as they normally do. And that's might be sign of improvement. Might be sign of something. I don't know. But it feels good today. Might just be a sign that today was better than yesterday. And that's also totally fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have lunch. I might have some Stollen. Yeah, I don't know quite what I'm gonna do, but I got fun things on the docket, and I'm tired. So I'm gonna go. Hope everyone. Thank you all for hanging out, for stopping by, as long or as short as you did. I appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Good start to your week. And I'll see y'all for the next time practice. I will be here tomorrow. See you later, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. I'm so burpy.